Students.
We are live. Hello, everyone, as I take a sip of my coffee. It's great to be here again, and we've got a neat live for you today. I have Kim here, who has just redone her office. Last week, we talked about backgrounds, and this time, we're going to talk about classroom setup and organization. I lack organizational skills. I kind of have a whole what do you call it? Like chaos, but you
Organized
know where
chaos.
everything is. Organized
Organized
chaos.
chaos. That's my life.
This is me, organized chaos. So, all right, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. I am Kim Turner, and I teach with VIP Kid, I tutor group, and now OutSchool. And I also homeschool. So my office is multi-purpose. It is for every company and homeschooling, and even the other day cutting vegetables because it's the only place I had in the house and I was busy doing something else and I needed to cut something. So it's multi-purpose. And so it's organized for all of that. That's needed.
Nice. Wow. So let's see. Renee is in the chat. Let us know if you're here and who you are. Super excited to have you. Renee, are you organized chaos like me, or are you very organized? I'm going to have to ask that question as other people come to the chat too, because I'm dying to know. You know, I think it kind of goes with my personality. I don't think anybody would expect me to have a very big organizational type, setup, organized setup, I guess. So
I have done the organized chaos for so long. And this is actually the only thing in my house that is organized and neat to a point.
Right.
It's still not perfect. Like if you look at it, it's organized for me. It's not organized for any Tom, Dick, or Harry to come in here and mess around with, but
Right.
works for me. But I've always lived with organized chaos. My husband hates it. And I'm like, but can I not tell you exactly where to go and find exactly what you asked me for?
I will tell you, though, that if things are cluttered and messy, it gets me really anxious and I have a hard time with it. So
it does me too, though. Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah.
I like it neat. I like it organized. I'm just not great at staying on top of it.
Renee said she's organized chaos too.
I think it's part of being a mom, right? You kind of don't have the time to organize. You have to just go.
Right?
Or even a teacher. My classroom I taught was.
See, I was thinking about that too. I had amazing storage. So my organized chaos is basically everything has to be in a bin or a drawer pretty much. Like in my kindergarten classroom, I had an August bin, and man, that thing was overflowing, but everything August had to go in that bin. I could find it. I knew where things were. But there's just a lot of it. I don't do anything small. So, well, why don't you talk about your room? What did you not like about the classroom that you just redid?
Okay. So yeah.
What is wrong with me?
Yeah, you're good. Okay, so my old classroom that I had was a folding card table, metal chair, and a laundry basket. That was the extent of what I had. We didn't have the funds to buy a desk. We didn't have everything I needed for that. So literally my computer was on a folding table that left barely any room on each side to do anything else. I had a chair beside me, a metal chair beside me with a few baskets and things, like small things I could put in it. Under my computer, because my computer is raised, so under my computer was little toys and things. And then in my laundry basket was every other prop I had. So it was stuffed toys and clothes to wear, and it was just a mess. So when I had the funds and I could get an actual nice desk and all that, that's what I bought. So I bought an L-shaped desk so I can teach. And on the side of me over here is all my stuff's on top of my desk or under my desk.
Yeah.
And I can turn and I can write. I have shelves so I can store my homeschooling books and my extra props underneath. And and I even have a little rolling cart for the other things that I needed. So,
yeah. Very good. Hey, Amanda, thanks for coming.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
You are perfect.
my other life, I'm a technology teacher for teachers that teach brick and mortar.
That's right.
So I was teaching Google Forms to teachers in Northern California, very far north on Zoom. So
Wow.
I was a little late answering questions. So here I am. Sorry I am late.
No, you're perfect. Like I said, these lives are to get information out for people, not for us to stress about. So I'm just glad you could make it. I do want to warn you guys that we are having a storm. My TV and telephones are going crazy with pop-ups of flash floods and stuff.
Oh,
I am safe, but if you see me looking out, because we are getting the outer bands already of the storms in the Gulf.
oh no.
So it's okay. It's just been raining for probably about 20 hours now or something like that.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yesterday afternoon. Yeah. So it gets dark and then bright and then flash of lightning. So just ignore what's going on out there. Amanda, would you say you are a very organized teacher? Would you say I am, what do we call myself?
Organized chaos.
I'm organized chaos. What about you?
You know, I go through periods and seasons. So sometimes I make a pile and the pile gets bigger. But in the classroom, like with my students, I am organized. I put everything back and clean in between classes. So I have a setup where everything's within reach. So everything has its own place.
Yeah.
So after I teach and I use something, I put it right back. I also don't do prop prep before class. I don't make bins and organize putting everything together.
Yeah.
In my classroom, it's all grouped by categories and then lessons. So
Okay.
I can pull a whole little envelope with all the resources inside I need. I know it's all together. I can also pull open a drawer and I've got all the balls that I need and I've got all the food that I need, etc. So for me, I would say I'm on the more organized part,
Yeah.
but I'm actually on the downsizing stream for organization. I am simplifying and pulling out what's absolutely necessary, what I
Mhm.
use all the time, and I'm getting rid of all the rest.
Yeah.
I have so many 2D props and resources, and think I reached a point where I don't remember all the things I have, and I
Right.
use the same things all the time. So I found a way to make my desk space where I work. I'm now using ManyCam in my class. I had a little bit before, but now I'm using it for Google Slides, and I never had before. So I really don't need all of the extras of props when I have the basics. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm evolving. I kind of got bored too. So like
Yeah.
I don't want to hold up that goose or that llama anymore. I'm gonna change and do something different. So I don't know. I'm certainly an evolving, changing
Mhm.
in how my props are organized. I really streamlined and made it just simple. Like it's all in
Right.
one place. I don't need to buy any more things. I got big stuff. I use my resources from my shop, like that have really that are all together and organized on rings. I mean, that's my style. So over time, I'm going on 3 years. So I used to be on like buy everything, buy everything, buy everything. I need a llama, I need a boat, and I don't really teach level 1 anymore. So certainly I am changing how my style is.
Right. Great. So, do you guys have full rooms or are you basically in a corner of a room?
Corner.
I have a full office. Actually, this is my rolling background. It's actually a luggage cart, like that
Oh,
you
okay.
carry clothes on. And
Yeah.
this is a dollar store. I'm actually going to green screen, so this will be my green screen backdrop. But I can
Oh,
show
wow.
you, I have a full office. So I'm a crafter, so I have an Etsy shop, and so that's resources and supplies up there, and then all those white baskets or props, these are the ones I'm downsizing. So again, if it's not within reach, then I'm
Mhm.
not using it, but I do have a whole room available just my office, which is nice.
So, I do have a whole room. I would pan around and show you, but I'm not showing you the other side of the room. We have been in this house for a year and still have not unpacked all the boxes and everything. Well, when we were here for a week, the water heater went and got all over our boxes. So there's stuff like we're still slowly going through.
Oh
And
no.
my kids are in college, so it's like, well, do we unpack their stuff? And so they're slowly, every time they come, they unpack a box. But anyway, so in this room, I have 2 desks, and I'm
Wow.
thinking about stealing my husband's desk. He doesn't really use it because now he's got an extra room from one of our kids that went to college. So he's using that desk in there. So I'm like, I could actually make this, my VIP kid classroom and my YouTube area over there or something. So anyway, so I'm in a corner, but really I could transform this into a room. And I think I kind of want to do that. I kind of want a space of my own and make it peaceful and, but I'm not there yet. Hey, Jason. Hey, Maria.
Yeah, I don't.
Maria has a good question. She said, do you repeat rewards for the same kid?
Depends.
I repeat rewards for the same kid. Of course I do, because I don't like to spend a whole bunch of money all the time. So I personally keep the same reward throughout that whole group of lessons that I see students. In that same week, I don't repeat the same reward 2 times. So like but I will repeat it again, like in the future, but I repeat it for multiple kids. So for example, this past week we were building pizzas, make a pizza. So everyone got make a pizza. It didn't matter what level you were, we all did make a pizza. And truthfully, my upper level kids, level 5 and level 6, there is so much content and reading. I do not have time to make a pizza with them. So they do not physically get a reward system built in. I think I am enough of a woohoo and great job that they don't need necessarily a reward in the class with my students. So my personal style is that this would be something like level 2 or level 3 unit 1 about the calendar, the months of the year. That lesson goes by like whoosh. It's so fast and it's only so much extension you can do. So in that class, we make a pizza because we got plenty of time. But in other classes, I don't. So it just depends on the student and their skill level, what is there. I always give stars. I have a star on a little stick. So every kid gets a star no matter what. Most of my kids get it at the very end because I am so busy teaching that I forget, and I am teaching them all of these things in English. I don't have a time to give you a star when you're a 12-year-old. They don't really care about them. So I think the answer is different depending upon.
My students all ask for these still. I have kids that I've had over 100 classes with, and I'm just now repeating some, but I went and eliminated a couple more. So I've been with VIP Kid for just over a year now. And I still haven't gone through all of the ones that I bought of these. So it's linked in every video below. I don't make anything off of it. I found the lady on Teachers Pay Teachers, but I think some people have some where you can change where the star is. This one, obviously, once they do it, they know where the stars are. I have been known just to change the numbers around and things like that. So that's a good question.
I use Manicam. So
that's true. Yeah, you want to show them?
So, well, I don't have it set up right this second. But I use Google Slides usually for rewards. I just actually switched it for this, what I usually use. But yeah, I use Google Slides. So I do change it up all the time. I don't think I've ever even repeated a reward except for one student who asked me to draw a snowman. She wants to do that a lot. So we'll do that on a whiteboard. But honestly, even level 3 regulars, I do not use rewards. I use stars, and I'll throw the stars up there in the classroom.
Yeah.
With Manicam, but that's about it. They like conversation, so we just talk and chat, and they'll share things, and like every few slides, one of my students just wants to scribble. She just wants that brain break, so we just scribble and cover a slide. Another student, every few slides, she'll ask me a question, or I'll ask her a question, and we'll just talk about life and things. And then the only student that really cares about rewards, half the time she doesn't even want rewards either. So
right. I only have one that has opted not to have rewards. She just wants to talk, she said. And I'm like, okay, she's 13, I'm like, all right, good for me.
I was going to say that I do special rewards for the holidays that everyone in my whole class will get. So like back to school is coming up. So next week, not the next week, the one after, that whole week, I will do a theme of back to school where we add back to school items to a backpack. It's on my website, amandapandateacher.com, as a free printable. And so I use that in my class. I'm actually making it a Manicam version too. So I'm going to use that Manicam. And so I will learn Chinese New Year. I will do Chinese New Year rewards. during Golden Week, which is October 7th or that week or so, the Happy Birthday to China. I will do different, make a flag. I will do fireworks. So I add in special things. Halloween, I will dress up and we will have fun.
Oh.
So I do special things. So my students look forward to those special times. Every day could be a star. Oops, it could be a piggy. So like it doesn't have to be something over the top and overwhelming. If you're searching and buying rewards all the time to add to your class, get some basics that
Right.
are really amazing. Use multiple times, and that's how you save bucks and save your time.
So
I have
Amanda, I wanted to ask you, oh, sorry,
No,
for your, so Amanda has a weekly blog, a weekly newsletter that she has a reward for. As she just showed you the pizza, and I love the hot pot. Well, I went to go print out the hot pot and I ran out of ink. So can you, do you have past freebies that we can still download?
Yes, it's
Or
a blog
is it
post.
once the week is up, it's up?
No, there's the blog. So on amandapendateacher.com, if you click on read blog freebies, there's every week. So every single one I've ever made is there.
Mm-hmm. So you guys can go and get some free, beautiful props. I mean, they print beautifully and they're a lot of fun. So, and you're spending money on paper and ink. And last week we talked about Insta Ink. So if anybody needs information on that, feel free to go check out that one. There you go. Yeah.
in almost 3 years with teaching online, I've spent $2 on rewards. You can go without buying anything.
Nice.
I bought, and that was only because I found 2 little magnetic things that I thought would be great for traveling. Because when I travel, I don't take my whole desktop. My desktop has Manicam and all that. So I wanted something to take with me. So I found one for boys, one for girls, and they were $1 a piece. That is the only thing I bought for rewards.
Oh, wow.
Can go, other than, of course, the whiteboard, which is not just for rewards.
Yeah.
So you can actually not spend money on rewards and not use digital, but just not spend money and still do rewards. I do draw with me a lot.
I'm going to give a little tour of my classroom. It's a little embarrassing, but just know that I know where everything is. Okay, so I'm going to show you this because, so I have my, I hope not to make anybody dizzy, but I have my magnetic board. These up here, these props and rewards are actually from my friend Evelyn, who cuts out wrapping paper. She goes to the dollar store, buys a thing of wrapping paper, cuts them out and laminates them and puts magnet on them. So I thought that was great. Oh, I wish you guys could see. So do you see those things hanging? Mm-hmm. Those are my #1 props that I use probably every single day. This one just happens to be, you know, closed for the season and things. So that down there are all of the ones that I use every day. You see my magnet boards? Those are already, most of those are pre-made, like with verbs on them. I just use a Sharpie, and to get Sharpie off, you just use dry erase. But those are some super simple things that I have that I can grab at any time. You do see these behind me. One is for travel, trial. For all my trial lessons, it's in one drawer. One is all my snacks over here, because, you know, when you do late night, sometimes you need a snack. So I have some with birthday stuff, Reese's peanut butter cups, and I always have some candles and a lighter here ready to go in case somebody has a birthday party. Yeah, that's all. I mean, I have these. You guys know I use these all the time for colors, or I did a reading class the other day, and I actually used the questions on here too. I mean, I've used the questions before, but they matched the lesson. So that worked out perfect. Something else I grabbed quick is my salad bowl. I added the fruit, but this bowl came just with salad. And so when I taught the salad lesson, I just pulled these out. So I like Realia. That's just my teaching style. And I use flashcards or Google Slides as flashcards every day. So that's me. Anybody else wanna? Kim, did you have a picture to show?
I do have some.
Did it not work?
I do. I fixed it. I do have some pictures, and I can show you around my office a little bit. So this is under my desk. This is all my whiteboards. I have extra whiteboards and different things that, like, I have a book about the United States, different things like that that I think that come in handy a lot that I can reach. I can literally just reach down without going off camera or more than a second.
Right.
this is where my homeschool stuff is. I told you I had shelves. So the shelves
Oh, yeah.
behind these are other prior things we've done. So this is what we use now, and I pass behind it. So I love that I can organize them. That is a basket of clothes, because I am not going to go and find clothes when my husband's asleep or it's the middle of the night or whatever. So I have a basket of clothes that I can wear to teach in. Of course, you can see what I took off and just threw on top. So
Right.
I just threw it down there. That's that one. Okay. And then this is on my desk, I have stuffed animals organized. So I can show you all a little bit, but ooh, okay. Try not to move it too much. Back here are my big stuffed animals and all my dinos, because I only have like almost all of them. These are from Homeschool Today. These are my other stuffed animals, and I have a whiteboard where I can reach it quickly
Oh, yeah.
without leaning off. These are my little 2D props. I have some small things like that I can grab quickly. And then pencils and whiteboard markers, and then trying to make y'all sick. But on the other side is a 3-drawered. I don't think I can turn my camera enough. But yeah, under this you can see there's a 3-drawered thing, and it just has other things I can grab quickly. Mostly just like paper and things like that I need. Most of my props are on my desk that I use because I don't use anything but Google Slides. I really don't use them as much. I use Manicam mostly. It's quick and easy, and I can, anything I want or a student thinks of, if they say Paw Patrol, I can pull up Paw Patrol in just a second and surprise them with all the different characters. And then, they're always amazed I know all their names.
Right.
No matter what they say. So I use Manicam mostly, and Manicam is very organized for me. I have it organized by topic, by characters, by animals, by food, by company. So all that's organized as well. So
nice. I just got a new computer, but it's not set up yet, so I can do Manicam.
I started Manicam. Okay, I started teaching with VIP Kid at the end of April, May. I started a tutor group in June. I started Manicam in July. So literally,
wow.
I've been using it since the start pretty much. I didn't like trying to think and find and do. And so I found Manicam was easy, and that's when I started it. Mm-hmm. And I've always used it.
How long have you been an online teacher?
Since April of 2018. So 2.5 years. I'll be in contract 6 in, I think, October.
That's right, because we talked about the hoodie.
Yes.
Okay, Amanda, what do you want to tell us about yours?
So basics, I use things on rings. So these are pictures of my dog and my family. And Kasie has conversation cards. So these are for opening conversation. These rings just hang right close by so I can grab them real quick. Mm-hmm. And then all my rewards go in this little tiny stand up with a clipboard because I'm a clipboard teacher. So I use Velcro. I prefer Velcro than magnets. All stay on for me and don't fall off. And I don't really have a magnet board. You saw my little screen is just a sheet, and it will be green screen. I'm working on that, but oh my goodness, it's tough to get the lighting right. Ugh, I suck
really?
I had a class that I thought I was going to get a bad review.
Have you seen what Manicam can do now?
I have not. It can make
I'll show you while you talk.
Okay.
Without
Amanda, what did you say about the review? You got a bad review, or you don't want to?
I don't want to. So I was just turned on. Stupid me. What was I thinking? So I tried Manicam with one of my regulars. And then I went on to a new student I had never taught before, the country mouse and the city mouse lesson. And my Manicam color is going like black and green. And I don't know what to do because I just started green screening. What stupid Dumbo. I should never have tried it in class. I should have practiced more. So now I've got my lighting much better. I'm kind of in a corner of my desk. And so I have really good lighting in my stand-up classroom. And now I'm sitting down because I'm using mouse and desk. So I moved. I get bored. I don't like to stay in the same place.
Yeah.
So I had trouble, but luckily I haven't seen a bad review yet. So I'm crossing my fingers. This is what I use for rewards. So again, it's all Velcro. Mm-hmm. I like it because all the pieces stay on and they don't fall off. Yeah. And then I use multiple whiteboards. So I keep them in this right next door to the other one. I use blank whiteboards. So 1, 2, 3. And then a grammar teaching whiteboard too. Great. And then as far as props, I have limited my work to only be popsicle stick props in here, double-sided. That's everything. And then this little drawer stand that stays on my desk, that's it. Everything else back here is going bye-bye because I use most used props. I have a drawer with food, a drawer with balls and a horse, and a drawer with big ears and little funny feet and other crazy things. I have my crazy chicken. So that's the basics.
Every time you show that, it cracks me up. We used to have a rubber chicken reward for which class did the best during lunchtime, and the kids all wanted that chicken to bring back to their teacher.
That is so
It was a
funny.
great lunchroom.
It's really funny, and kids, and so sometimes the chicken gives the stars. You get a chicken star. So again, I combined things together. That's why I don't need that many props. I got a crazy chicken. I have
crazy chicken.
I got a crazy rat that like scares me. I got a rat, and then I've got a shark. I mean, that's all the basic crazy stuff you need. You got
Right?
plenty. Oh, and a snake because I'm afraid of snakes.
Okay, crazy.
Gotta have some crazy.
Look,
I would say
Amanda.
kind of crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know how to do that. Is that
No green screen needed.
what's it
Right?
called?
It is your virtual background. So you can
Virtual
change it as
background.
much as you want on Manicam. No green screen. It just covers up your
Oh.
background. The only problem I have is that my headphone is black and my background's black, so it does cause a little problem. But yeah.
I'm gonna try
And
that.
yeah. So yeah, I can go anywhere. And you can upload your own pictures as well.
That's
But
cool.
yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
see.
trying to green screen, so
Yeah.
I don't green screen, but
Um,
I found this out the other day accidentally with Marianne that you could do it on Manicam. So
Morgan SWM on YouTube has like green screening and minicam for beginners on her YouTube channel. So
yes. I learned
Maybe
from
do
her,
other
but I
channels.
got to fix my lighting. It's not knowing how to do. I know how to do it, but it just looks really funky.
right,
So I got to get that all down because my lighting is a mess.
right. Well, just
Try
in
the
case anybody
virtual.
else is looking for information, I want to make sure
Yeah.
I put it out
Thank
there.
you, Kim. Thank you,
you're
Kim.
welcome. Because I didn't have to do anything. It doesn't change your lighting. It doesn't affect anything.
That's cool. Awesome.
Good.
So,
Hey, Melissa. She said, I have buckets organized by subject: wild animals, farm animals, sea animals, transportation, balls and sports, food, Barbie clothes, dollhouse furniture, birthday stuff, including a piñata. Candy. Hey, Candy. She said, I organize things by topic. I have animals, flashcards, and hanging pocket chart. I don't know why pocket chart is such a hard word for me to say. It's the boss in me. Pocket chart.
I
'Cause I
can't
don't know
say
where the R's
mirror.
go.
I can't say mirror and
Mirror.
horror. I had to teach horror the other day, and it was everything it took in me to say horror correctly.
That's funny. So Candy has hers in a rolling cart. I have flashcards and printed pictures and a pocket chart on the wall beside me. Amanda, I love your hair. That's from Candy.
Thank
You
you.
saw it. Cute. Guys, if I missed any questions, please put them back at the bottom. I tried to go back through and answer them, but I missed it. Maria said one girl only wants Elsa. Yeah. I had one that only wanted this ice cream cone reward for the first probably 75 classes I was with her. I was getting so bored with it. I'm like, what else do I do? So yeah, she moved to level 2. She's like a big girl now, so she changes everything every class now. Super cute. So I think I'm going to ask our collaboration group to send in like short videos of their classrooms, because I think it would be fun to see how everybody organizes their classroom or what tips and tricks they have. My tip, I guess you would call it, would be to have what you use all the time within reach.
Yes.
So, and to use props for many different things. Like I've said on here before, the ball, you can use it during sports. You can use it during sphere. You can use it for throw. There's lessons on catch. So props can be used for many different things. And it's nice to have one prop that you can use for many things. I know Amanda said that. last week, and we talked a lot about this last week with our background and props, but it still kind of goes in with this because keeping your desk organized is, what's on our desk, props and rewards. So
I think the
Exactly.
key is putting it away in between.
what's that?
So
Yes.
it's all about putting away in between, because if you do 5 classes in a row and everything is strewn everywhere, it's overwhelming, and I'm already so tired after
Yeah.
5 classes. I don't want to sit here and put everything away.
And
So
that's my problem.
I actually kind of do it while the kid's still talking.
Oh,
So
really?
like Joe can be reading and I'll be like, okay, I'll just put this up right there and I'll keep looking at you because I know where everything goes.
Mhm.
I know the
Right.
ball goes in the ball drawer. So like while I'm talking to you, I'm putting my ball away. It just went away and I closed the drawer. Did you know? You can't even tell. So it's as you get more practice and more experience, like you'll feel more comfortability in the classroom with a
Yes.
format that you can really make your organized life much more organized.
Yeah. I think Mindy,
Exactly.
correct me if I'm wrong. I see Mindy's here. This is Mindy's, and she was showing me that she's got her things organized behind her desk
Cute.
there. I think that was hers. You reminded me of something. Oh, that is my biggest problem. I will show you a picture of what my classroom looks like on baby day. And for those that have not been on my channel, baby day is when I was doing 6 level 1s or 4 level 1s and 2 level 2s all on the same day,
Wow.
at least once and sometimes twice a week. So I will show you a picture because I didn't have time to throw stuff or put it away. I would just throw stuff like the find a stars. I would put all the numbers on top and put them down on the ground next to me. And that is my biggest problem is I need to start cleaning up between classrooms or between classes. So Kim,
Yes.
what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was just agreeing with y'all. I absolutely was
Yeah.
agreeing. I put everything away as I go along because I don't
Mhm.
now that I have the organization, I don't want to mess it up. And I know me, if I don't do it while I'm in the process of teaching, I'll be like, "Oh, I'll just do that later." And then later is like 2 days later and 3 days
Yeah.
later and I just keep putting it off. So
This is
which is
so
kind of what's
embarrassing.
happening with the rest of my house right now. So yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you now. Keep in mind, I knocked stuff off my desk and I needed the backpack for a prop that day because we were doing school. But you can see all of my stuff tumbled on the ground and it was just a big mess.
That's pretty
So
messy.
it was very messy. I mean, you can't see it up here. It was because I put everything on the side of me as I finish with it. So it's all like right here when I'm going to walk out of my classroom. So I either trip on it or I clean it before I leave my classroom. So, oh, hey, Kelly Tag, thanks for coming. Candy said she doesn't have any dinos. Jason, yes, putting things away while the kids are talking works great. I do that during songs. I'm dancing and nonchalantly putting things away as I dance. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
good idea.
Rebecca, we missed you. She said, yes, make it easy to clean as you go or in between. So,
And I was
Exactly.
going to say, you don't have to have a dyno. This is my dyno. I
mhm.
have a puppet and I have a regular. I don't even use them. It's so
Really?
much easier to have this dyno right here. And dyno, Megan, Mike, they're all the same size. I actually don't want dyno puppets for my hands. I
Yeah.
don't want the little dyno dolls. I'm sorry, Megan Mike puppets or Megan Mike dolls.
Yeah.
I really am all about simple and small and easy. So if I taught
Mhm.
level 1, I really the puppet is handy. But yeah, just a little, this
Yeah.
is a little pencil with dino on it. So
Oh, yeah.
easy and simple. And they do really fun things.
I have all the dinos almost. I have Santa. I have, which he does come out at Christmas. Santa is
I have
switches
Santa,
out
yeah.
on Christmas. For the whole month of December, I use Santa only. But Santa, Panda, uh, Pig. I have the
Dog.
graduation one. I don't have the dog yet. The dog I don't
Oh,
have. But this is the one I use the most. It's the one I
yeah.
keep closest at hand. I can reach the rest of them if I need
Mhm.
to. Like I can reach graduation dino, but
Yeah.
I use this one the most because
Mhm.
he's all the kids recognize him. It's just easier. And most of my kids don't like that the other ones are dressed up. So for
That's
whatever
funny.
reason.
Yeah,
Wanted to
mine
show
were just
something
for show a lot.
I wanted
So,
to show something fun. I got this in the mail from an insurance company, And I use it in class when I talk about money because my students in the producer and consumer unit and
Yeah.
level 4, we talk about money and look what it does. It's so hilarious. Money.
Oh, that's so
cute.
cool.
I was like, I have to have this. So this is actually part of my classroom now. I
I
use it
have
all the
one
time.
in that unit now.
Money. It's the coolest thing. And I was like, can I remake this out of paper? Like it's sell in my Etsy shop? Probably not. But it's really cool inside. It's just
That's
like a little money. It
awesome.
pops up. It is the
That's
coolest thing.
cute.
Yeah.
If
I was like,
anyone
this
can
is a
figure it
keeper.
out, you can, Amanda.
I know. I don't know. It's cardboard, so it's pretty tricky. But yeah, I mean, the funny things that was free. Funny things that are easy and cheap are the make the funnest. So, but there are some basics that you need to keep things together and be organized.
Yeah.
Balls are necessary. Food is necessary. Clothes are necessary. Fun wow items are necessary. But everything else is kind of fluff. Like I
Yeah.
think Google Slides does a lot of it that you can pull up, and especially the Google Slides with videos. I'm
Mhm.
in the unit with another student that's doing milking and the farm unit. There
Mhm.
is nothing like seeing like the little gif of like the farm and the milk coming out, bonk, 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 bonk. And I make her do it with me. It's hilarious. So
That's
like
funny.
Google Slides really for me are
Oh.
bringing the fun. My students are like, "Wow, teacher, you have milk." Oh, I have milk too.
I have regular milk too, but the
I got
chocolate.
regular.
Oh,
I got
that's
squishy
cute.
milk.
I
But I
think
don't know. It
Rebecca's
just
dad had that one when he was doing his magic tricks. That's funny.
I use Manicam for all those things. Like I
Yeah.
don't have food props. The only thing I like is I love stuffed animals. I've always loved stuffed animals since I was a kid.
Mhm.
So I do have a lot of stuffed animals I bring in, but otherwise 2D props I don't use them. I use digital because it's just easier when a kid thinks of something really crazy and strange, I can just pull it up and it's there and they're like, "Oh, wow." And I'm like, "Yeah, magic."
Yeah.
Even in out school earlier, one of my first kids in there said that they like cats. So I was like, "Oh, you like cats?" And I just sat here like this, and they're like, "There's something on your head." So that's how they started class today. I was like, "What are you seeing?" And play really dumb, and it just cracks the kids up and it gets them to relax and all that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I do that a lot. Silly things like this and I like I don't have a clue what they're talking about.
That's
I
fun.
think it's great.
I need to learn Minicam. I just need to put some time into it.
Start
Hey,
simple.
Casey,
Yeah.
join my group Manicam Kindergarten. I'm going to make
What?
videos for beginners. Manicam Kindergarten. I just started it.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Awesome. I'll have to
I'm
do
going to
that.
teach a little class on how to do Manicam for beginners.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
write
join
that
the
down.
group Manicam Kindergarten. It's brand new.
Like it started.
Like-
It's in there now. I can find it now.
Yeah, you can find it now. It's a public group. So
Okay.
yeah, it's connected to my my Amanda Panda teacher page.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, I think Manicam is a wonderful, powerful tool, but
Mm-hmm.
it certainly needs some support to get started. You can't just
yeah.
jump in and figure it out.
No.
So I'm a technology trainer by trade. I mean, that was what my classroom teaching experience was. So I'm going to show Manicam and make a little class on Manicam. So join my group and I'll put freebies in there. I'm making
Okay.
digital the same as my weekly prop and like my giveaway. I'll start making Manicam versions too in Manicam
good.
files. So
That's
That sounds like
awesome. Because
fun.
Manicam has so many things. You don't have to buy the ice cream rewards. You can do the ice cream rewards.
yep,
Yeah.
save money.
Mm-hmm. This
Rebecca
is what I
wants to know
did.
if she can join the group too.
Anyone's welcome to join the group. I'll put the group in the link. Or
Okay.
I'll put the link in the chat for the
We
group.
all knew what you meant.
I know.
So Amanda, if you need a
Sorry.
mod to help out, I've been using Manicam for years. I'd be more than happy to help you out.
I would love a helper. Absolutely.
That'd
I
be
just
great.
started, so it's a very new group. And there's another great one, VIP Kid Manicammers. But I think that like when I read the resources and posts in there, it's people using it already. It's not the newbies. There's a lot
Yeah.
of people who've bought it and they have no idea what to do with it.
Yeah.
So like I paid for it, but I don't know how to get started because watching Morgan's great with YouTube videos. She has wonderful videos. She's doing like a Manicam challenge. I think you need someone to like this is what
Yeah.
you do. Let me come
Mhm.
alongside you. So that's what I'm doing
Mhm.
Manicam Kindergarten. So
Well, like I said, I'd be happy to help you if there's some questions maybe that since you're new to it too, that maybe you don't have an answer to as well.
Good.
I've like I said, I've been using it for a long time. So
Candy said she uses AR stickers They're great for animals, the bicycles, dragons, fireworks, flowers, cake, and donuts. I didn't use those for so long, and then once I started, I really like them too. I've gotten away from them lately. I need to start doing those again. Let's see. Yes, Rebecca. Did you put it in there yet, or are you looking for it?
Oh, I'm working on it.
Okay. So if anybody else wants to show their classroom, we're going to do some classroom tours. I don't know, what do we normally do, Amanda? Like 2-3 minute video of your classroom. We can do a mashup. They're super fun. We've done some fun. I like the fun one. Our funny stories. You have to go back, watch that one. Amanda Panda's got some great stories, and Cindy Bennett's laugh. It cracks me up. You have to watch that video to see what I'm talking about. But I don't want to give it away. So I love mashup videos. They're super fun, except I'm not good with editing, so you have to bear with me because that's just a whole new learning process. Maria, I'll tell you about AR stickers in just a second. So if you would like to be a part of our classroom tours, maybe giving some organization tips or tricks, of how to keep your classroom organized. I'm not one to give advice, but I'll share it on my channel. So send me short clips. It could be a 2-minute, 3-minute video, less, more. I'm not so picky. I will edit them and we'll mash them all together. You can send them to me at kasie.oswald, kasie.oswald@gmail.com. And I don't know, maybe we can do it next week sometime. We'll mash them up and put them out here. I think that'll be fun. Amanda, I'm definitely going to go to your minicam kindergarten.
Yeah, I just asked to join.
Yeah,
I just asked to join.
Fun.
Awesome. Excited to have you.
Thanks, Amanda. And Jason said his classroom can be shot in a 10-second video tops. Sounds good to me, Jason. You can even tell us about it if you want. And Jason, we've got a men's group coming up for Kahoot. We've got a women's group and a men's group. We're kind of doing a little challenge. So be on the lookout for your message. So Maria, AR stickers. Are you a VIP Kid teacher, Maria? They are, what does AR stand for?
Artificial reality.
Artificial reality. So there's stickers that we can use in the classroom. Like we can put a lion's head on our head or
similar to something like
dino.
This, if my computer
like the
cooperates.
cat that Kim had on her head. Yeah.
That move with you. This moves with me. Some stuff will not. Some stuff will. AR moves with you. So if your VIP Kid teacher is on your camera, you can add on there. But yeah, there's things that can move with you. So when you turn, but on VIP Kid, they have little dancing things and different things all over too. So.
Oh man, I totally want to be superhero now. Is there a Wonder Woman?
Not
my favorite superhero.
Not on there, I don't think. She's a cat. I think I only have
That's kind of freaky, Amanda.
ice cream
Sorry, I'll put it away.
and people.
Oh, she rocks. Look at Wonder Woman. Even when I was a little girl,
I even
liked
have
Wonder
Lego.
Woman. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, she's cute. I love
That's
Wonder Woman.
awesome.
That's fun.
All right, so let's see. She said you can put them on the student too. Yeah.
Yes.
Maria knows what they are now. So
Yes.
Like a
And-
Snapchat filter, someone said.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's a way to incorporate a form of Snapchat with ManyCam, but I don't know how to do it yet. I just have a friend who knows how to do it. There's like some of you downloaded your computer. I have not done it. I was like, that's too much. I already have enough with ManyCam. I don't want to add more.
Mm-hmm. So do you guys have anything else you can think of that we want to let people know? More to come, I think is.
Yeah, I mean, do what works for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say for new teachers, really your organization is going to evolve.
Yes.
When you start, you're going to organize in one way, and then you're going to reorganize another way, and then you're going to be like me and get rid of half of it and reorganize another way. So really it's going to be as your style and teaching online progressives, as you've taught more classes and seen the curriculum, as you've seen where your students really struggle and what points are difficult for them, like you will grow and change. So you're going to have totally different looking classrooms. This classroom is way different than when I started teaching 3 years ago. I am such a different teacher than I was then. I've always been a good classroom instructional teacher, like because I was a brick and mortar teacher. But my style and how I teach, I'm now adding in Google Slides. Like I'm just trying to keep it fresh for my students and for me too, because I am just consumers and producers. And let's milk the cow with like this terrible milk cow picture. It's so much better when we got the little milking gif. So I'm all for adding new things in my classroom and growing, changing, so my students keep coming back for great classes.
Great.
Yes. I started in my classroom teaching on a laptop in a corner, all 2D props with just a whiteboard with sitting on the floor. Moved to a folding, I'm serious. That's how I started.
I
Moved
believe
to
you.
a folding table and metal chair for 2 years. And then I finally got my desk and my organization. This is all new to me. This I just got done in July. So yeah, you definitely evolve. Took me 2 years before I got to this point. So yeah, I totally agree. You definitely evolve and change as a teacher, as your organization. And yeah, you have to do it.
Mine changed too. Yeah, when I went to a standing desk, because this is actually a standing desk. I have a button that I can push and it goes, and then so you can see like things aren't where they're supposed to be so much in the camera. But when I have my standing desk at all, it fits. And Rebecca agreed that your organization will change and adapt. It's okay. Yes, it is. All right. Well, I think that's all we have for today. Please, if you don't mind, give us a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, we'd love to have you. I say we, but it's my channel, so sorry. But I will add Kim and Amanda both have YouTube channels. Why don't you guys give yourselves a shout out for what you have going on too? Kim, I know Amanda can talk about her shop really quick, but Kim, you want to tell them about your channel first?
Sure, I can. So I have, sorry, if y'all heard a crash, that was her. She knocked something over. But yeah, I have iTutor group and VIP Kid and ESL tips and all kind of things on my channel like that, and some devotionals and challenges for that kind of thing. And then I have a few videos coming out soon on OutSchool a little bit, and some different things that I've noticed are new and changing with different companies that I felt like I want to put out there. Mostly it's iTutor group stuff because so many people had questions. It was easier to make videos than it was to just say the same thing over and over and over and over again. So
great. Okay, Amanda.
So amandapandateacher.com. On my mailing list, I send a weekly freebie. 2 weeks have been really fun. Rewards, pizza, hot pot, back to school. Next week is a Chinese culture one with Dino that you're going to want. That's adorable.
Wow.
So all you do is go to amandapandateacher.com. That first box that comes up, if you enter your email address, I automatically send to you every week an email. I have a giveaway in Instagram that not many people are commenting on. So if you pop to Instagram and find me, I'm giving one of these away. So comment your name below and tag a friend, and the contest ends today. So I'm always a giver. My YouTube channel is going to have NannyCam videos very soon because I am sharing and giving. Join NannyCam Kindergarten. So lots of resources, very good help for teachers from my Etsy shop and from me.
Good.
awesome.
Okay. I saw you on one screen still talking, and then it stopped on my screen. So
weird.
I just put your link. Amanda is good about talking and adding the links. I can't do them both. I'm a multitasker, but I have to switch to my other screen. So, okay. And you already know my name is Kasie Oswald, and I have a website. It's teachingwithkasie.com. Feel free to check it out. I do have a little shop on there with some, fun little things on there. But I don't have Amanda Panda stuff on there. We'll have to put a link on yours. I don't think I do, but I do have links to some friends on there. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for coming. And thank you everyone in the chat. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.